Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Workation Lab podcast. I'm Tobias, and in this episode, I'd love to share a few reflections from my last week experience in Can Tho, Vietnam. I had the honor of giving a talk at FPT University Can Tho campus, and it was truly inspiring. But I didn't go alone. I invited several amazing friends from Taiwan to join me, all with different backgrounds in entrepreneurship, AI technology, and digital marketing. We didn't just want to teach, we wanted to have a conversation with students to open a few doors in their minds. Sometimes all it takes is one idea, one question, or one story to change how you see your future. My own talk was titled, Digitalization Creates Business Value. I spoke about how local stories, hometown pride, and simple digital tools can become the foundation for meaningful work and even real business. From personal branding to regional revitalization, I encourage the students to look at what's around them, their family, their food, their culture, and imagine how they could share it with the world. At one point during my talk, I asked the students a simple question. If you had to introduce one iconic Vietnamese dish, like pho, Vietnamese rice noodle soup, to someone from another country, how would you describe it? To the students, it seemed like a very basic question. Everyone knows pho, right? But to someone who has never tasted it, never heard the story behind it, your explanation becomes very important. And the person who explains it, that's someone who creates connection, culture, and value. Then I followed up with another question. What about Can Tho? What are some local products that represent your hometown? It suddenly became quieter, not because the students didn't know, but because sometimes we don't practice telling our local stories to people outside. That's why I believe digital storytelling and local pride go hand in hand. When you can describe your food, your culture, your hometown, you're not just sharing information, you're building a bridge between where you are and where others might want to explore. And as I looked at their faces, full of curiosity, ideas, and quiet ambition, I realized again why I love doing this. It's not about giving perfect advice. It's about reminding people that their roots are powerful and their voice matters. So to the teachers and staffs at FPT University, thank you so much for making this event possible. And to all the students I met, I hope you remember that digital tools are just tools. What really creates value is your heart, your story, and your willingness to start. Even though we only stayed in Can Tho for 3 short days, I felt a deep sense of connection to this place. Thanks to the warm hospitality of the professors at FPT University, we had the chance to experience something truly special. One morning, around 5 a.m., I was invited to play tennis with local doctors here in Can Tho. Yes, at 5 a.m., that's something you don't forget. We had a great time playing on the court as the sun slowly came up. And afterward, they generously treated me to a delicious local breakfast, the kind you can only find when you're with people who truly know and love their city. It's these small moments, early morning tennis, laughter over coffee, meaningful conversations that made this short trip unforgettable. To everyone I met in Can Tho, thank you for your kindness, energy, and generosity. You made this journey more than just a professional visit. You made it feel like home. Thanks again for listening to this episode of the Workation Lab podcast. If you enjoyed what you heard, feel free to follow Workation Lab on Facebook or connect with me personally through my account Tobias Wang. And if you're someone who's interested in collaborating with schools, supporting student development, or exploring ideas for local revitalization in Can Tho, I'd love to hear from you. Let's start a conversation, share ideas, and see what we can build together. Until next time, keep learning, keep sharing, and keep building something meaningful right where you are.